So I decided I wanted to record just another example problem. This is number 5. Now notice here at number 5, look at our z column. If I were to add plus z minus z, that would go away. And we have that in both R1 and R3, and R2 and R3. So there's the two equations we need. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's add R2 plus R3. We're going to add these two because they just happen to give us what we need. So we have 2x plus y. I'm just going to rewrite them. So we add them together, we get negative 2x plus 7y equals negative 6. Great. We'll do the same thing, but this time with R1 and R3. And we get, negative 3x plus 2y equals negative 9. So we'll just go ahead and rewrite these over here. So notice now we don't have a really obvious column to add together to get to 0. So I'm just going to pick to do the y column. If I multiply the top row by negative 2 and the bottom row by 7, that will give us the results that we need to be able to add them together and have negative 14y plus 14y. So that gives us 4x minus 14y equals 12, and negative 21x plus 14y equals negative 63. So we add that together, we get negative 17x plus 0y equals negative 51, which gives us x equals 3. Cool. So now let's go ahead and plug that into one of our equations to see if we can find y. I'm going to pick this one, the top one, just because I can. It doesn't really matter so long as we're doing the math right. We should get the same result either way. So let's go ahead and do that. So we get negative 2 times 3 plus 7y equals negative 6. So we get negative 6 plus 7y equals negative 6. Now I'm already getting hints that y is going to be 0, mostly because we're adding the same thing and it's not changing, but we'll just go ahead and solve it just the rest of the way just to be for sure. We get 7y equals 0 and y equals 0. Good. So now let's go ahead and figure out what z is by plugging it into one of our equations. I'm going to pick R1 just because I think it looks the easiest at the moment. But really, you could do any of them. And we get x minus 4 times 0 plus z equals 9. And we know that the x is actually a 3. So we get 3 minus 0 plus z equals 9. And therefore, z equals 6. Our final answer will be 3, 0, 6.